What is up, guys? NFL Weekly back to you again, and today we're going to look at who's the hottest team in the NFL. You see it right there, Seahawks. They, along with the Kansas City Chiefs, Arizona Cardinals, Green Bay Packers, and Carolina Panthers, are my pick for the hottest teams. But if you had to narrow it down to three hottest teams in the NFL right now, besides Carolina Panthers, due to their undefeatedness, you can't really judge them because there's no way of judging Carolina Panthers, really. I mean, because they're undefeated, so. But right now, the hottest teams, like teams that have gone on streaks of being really good past games, Kansas City and Seattle. These are my two. But since Kansas City's offensive rankings aren't as good as Seattle's, their defenses are pretty close, I have to go Seattle, honestly. Their offense has not put up any disappointment to anybody. I mean, Green Bay has put up some epic yards and done some epic things, but they just are not who they were. They just are not good as a team right now. I mean, they pulled off quite a few different wins here and there, but I mean, like Lions, for example, I mean, really? So, you know, like, this team, I mean, they won the Lions the second time around, but, you know, that was kind of lucky. So, you know, Green Bay is kind of a dangerous one, but they're kind of slippy. So, it came down to Kansas City, Chiefs, and Seahawks. Even though Carolina Panthers and Arizona Cardinals are super hard right now, I'm talking about, like, consecutive games. Because, you know, Arizona only won, like, Minnesota, for example, only by, like, 3 points. I'm not saying they're a bad team. I'm just saying Seattle crushed Minnesota. I'm just saying in general, you know, the past games, how good their offense has been and how good their defense has too. So Seattle is my number one because they've pulled out offense that is better than just about any. And that sounds crazy because it's the Seattle Seahawks. You know, they're known for the defense, known for the secondary, all that jazz. But Seattle right now has pulled out a far superior offense. Stats did not disappoint, but I mean, I still think they're better than their stats. I mean, the loss of Rawls, they did lose Thomas Rawls, their backup. That's a big issue, honestly. That's the biggest issue right now. They're going to have to fix it, replace them with beast mode, or, you know, they got some backups from some veterans and stuff, but right now they got to really focus on that running game to be fixed, because they've lost one of the big guys, so, yeah, let's keep that in mind. But, you know, still, Seattle is great. 8-5. To me, they're better than 8-5. I just think they're so good right now. They've won like, how many games? 4 games in a row now? I mean, they've done really good right now. Second in the AFC West, but they are also, I mean, look at those. I mean, they have number 1 rushing yards. They put up a decent defense. And they put up points like crazy. They just do great. So, let's start by saying, if I had to rate Seattle's offense in the past, let's say, 3 games, or 4 games, whatever, what would I rank it? 10 out of 10. They have a solid running game, 10 out of 10. They got a solid passing game, 10 out of 10. And they've got a solid scramble game that Russell Wilson can present, which is another 10 out of 10. Their offense is unstoppable right now, honestly. I mean, Broncos could probably stop it. But if you're going to really put up most defenses, probably not. I mean, Seattle's got, I mean, granted they have gone against not super hard teams, but still, I think they're great offense overall. And Russell Wilson's just blowing up. I mean, he's doing better than any quarterback right now, also, in my opinion. So, Seattle's been really hot. Defense, I'd say 7 out of 10. It's not great, really. But it's not bad. I mean, they've got a decent secondary to have. They've also got an alright defensive line. But it definitely gets plays. I mean, they got a pick. They've gotten picks in just about every game. And they've just done really well overall. They've worked together, but they still need work, okay, the defense. So Seattle is going to just, I think their only chance of loss the rest of the season is Arizona. And I have yet to present who's going to win that, because I'm not going to say that right off the bat. Right now it's looking like Arizona, because not only does the record show, but they still have a superior team, honestly. So, plus Seahawks are going to be playing away at Arizona, so that's going to be definitely a hard one. But let's talk about that later. But, you know, right now I just think Seahawks are the hottest team overall in the past couple games. I'm not saying the whole season. They're definitely not the hottest team the whole season. I'm saying the past couple games, they've just presented an epic offense and a pretty great defense. So, you know, that's what I have to say, guys. Seattle, I think the Seattle Seahawks are the hottest team right now in the NFL right now. Next week, I'll probably give you another video of who I think might be Kansas City, or it could be, you know, Arizona or Green Bay or Carolina, something like that. But, yeah, right now I think it's Seattle. I think they're really great, and I think they'll give us a lot more and a lot more fun games to watch. So, yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. So.